Have you ever been stranded anywhere with a flat tire and not know how to fix it? Well, stay tuned. So today on Corolla Customs, I'm gonna be showing you how to change your flat tire. If you're on a busy street or on a main road and there's a lot of cars coming by, just make sure you turn on your flashers. That way you can warn the drivers behind you and in front of you and let them know that there is some kind of emergency going on. Let's just get started and follow me to the trunk of my car. Majority of cars have a spare tire in the trunk. So I'm gonna pull up my trunk cover and carpet, and under here you see there's a spare tire and there's also the jack. So let's start pulling everything out. Now what you want to do is lift up your trunk mat, pull out the tools that lie on the spare tire, unscrew the spare tire. It's a very long screw, so just keep turning. Then you remove your spare tire from the trunk. Now you remove the jack from the trunk. You may have to unscrew it a little bit just to get it out the groove, but once you do that, it comes out with ease. So what you want to do is take the spare tire and pull it aside. Now you want to take the lug wrench. That is the lug wrench. And now what you want to do is break each lug nut loose while the tire is still on the ground. If you can't break it loose by hand, you can stand on it like I am doing. Counterclockwise is the way to break the lug nuts loose. After breaking the lug nuts loose, use the jack. So what you want to do is place the jack underneath the car. Once placing the jack underneath the car, try to line it up to the lifting point and turn the jack. Turn it all the way till it makes contact with the car's lifting point. You want to get it in between the two notches, which is the lifting points of the vehicle. You want to get the jack in between the two notches, which is the lifting point of the vehicle. Once the jack has made contact, you now want to take the extension tool, which is the handle, and it gives you the leverage to turn the jack in order to lift the vehicle up. So you hook it up and then you turn it and just crank and crank and crank until the vehicle lifts up and the tire is off the floor. There you go, the tire is now off the floor. So now what you want to do is remove all the lug nuts, remove the tire, put it aside. Now when putting on the spare, you want to make sure that you do not shake the car, because if you shake the car, it can fall. This jack is not really the most stable jack out there, so just be careful with what you're doing. Also, never put your legs or anything underneath the car when it's jacked like this. Now what you want to do is tighten each one in a cross pattern while it's still up in the jack. Just tighten it a little bit, hand tight. Make sure it's in a star pattern. So here, 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 or here, 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 here. Any kind of order, as long as it's in the star. Now you want to jack the car down a little bit. So you just go in the reverse order. Once the tire's on the ground, you are free to tighten it as much as you can. Don't over tighten it because you can snap the lugs. Now what you want to do is put the car all the way down and put everything back the way you got it. Make sure every time before you leave the house that your tires all have air. Also make sure that your spare tire has air before going on a long trip. Like I said when I showed you on my video that I hold a certain amount of stuff into my trunk, one of the things that I have in my trunk is an air dragon or some kind of portable compressor. Make sure that you do carry one of those just in case you decide to change your tire and the spare tire has no air. You can just quickly pump it up and it's no problem. You can get on your way to the nearest gas station for them to repair your other tire, only because the spare tire is only a temporary use and you cannot use this on your car for a certain amount of mileage. You can't just have it on forever and think that you're fine. It's just to get you from one location to another location safely. So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed that episode. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Corolla Customs and follow me on Facebook at Corolla Customs, and I also have a Twitter, Corolla Customs. So follow me on all my social medias, and I'm glad to have you along, and thanks for following me. And if you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button, also smash that like button, and share it with your friends and family. Thanks guys, see you soon.